Hello, righty-ho. Nicko McBrain, long-time drummer with new wave of British heavy metal titans Iron Maiden, has announced the upcoming publication of his autobiography. It's titled Hello Boys and Girls, and it's due for release on the 22nd of October 2026, so a few months ahead of today, which is the 12th of May 2026. And it's going to be available in hardback, ebook and audiobook formats, so plenty of choice there, whichever your preferred format is. We all know, don't we, that Nicko joined Maiden all the way back in 1982, replacing the much missed and late Clive Burr. And prior to Maiden, Nicko had stints with the likes of Trust and Pat Travers, amongst others. However, he did retire from touring with Maiden a couple of years ago, didn't he? But still involved in studio stuff. And after over 4 decades as the drummer in arguably the world's premier heavy metal band, he must have many, many stories to tell us in his own way. Now, whilst Iron Maiden have never hit the spot for me, and I wouldn't call myself a fan of the band, it cannot be disputed that Nicko is one of the finest drummers of the genre, with such impressive technical ability and just relentless skill behind the kit. We're promised a book which is packed with unforgettable moments, backstage stories, laugh out loud anecdotes and raw honesty, with Hello Boys and Girls being more than a rock memoir. It's a front row seat to one of heavy metal's greatest lives. Whets the appetite somewhat, doesn't it? The book is over 300 pages long, so there is going to be plenty to read. I don't know how long 300 pages equates to in listening time regarding an audiobook version, but it must be quite chunky. Now, pre-orders are available and open, so you can go and pre-order it now. I have, as I said, I'm not a fan of Iron Maiden, but that said, I am intrigued to read Nicko's life story, because it must have been quite a wild ride. If you would like to pre-order, I will drop a link in the description below, as always. So go check that out and pre-order if you'd like to, the format of choice, whichever yours is. We'll leave it there because that's all there is to say at the moment, other than it's something to look forward to. And so we'll disappear. But before you go, if you wouldn't mind, please subscribing to the channel, because that's always a big help. And until next time, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and take care.